Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Ooh, Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Why don't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Okay, I got something for you today. I'm going to have a conversation this morning about my understanding of grace. Now that I've gotten older and I've come into a better understanding of a lot of things I didn't know about when I was younger, this is just my interpretation of grace. Now, once again, y'all, listen to me. I ain't nobody's pastor. I ain't nobody's minister. So, I'm pretty sure you can go to church and get a far more extensive definition of one I'm giving you. I'm just talking to people. Grace is this thing that God provides for us. And grace is just things that you get that's really undeserving. I look at my life as it is today. Look, I work hard and I have faith in God. That I do. So things are going to happen in my life. But the way my life is now, I don't deserve all of this. I don't look at it that way. I have been the beneficiary of God's grace. I have aligned myself in a position to accept whatever grace God has for me. And it will be far abundant and exceedingly in anything you could think of. His grace supersedes anything you could possibly imagine. The goals that I set and the aspirations that I shoot for and the things that I have on my dream board, I have the faith that God will give it to me. But what he does with grace, he gives you far more than that. He gives you what he has for you, not what you can see. You can't see all he has for you. It's impossible. Who are you? How can you possibly imagine what he can imagine? How can you possibly think how he can think? How can you possibly do what he can do? How can it be? There isn't a single mind living or a collection of minds that could have thought of earth. What in your wildest imagination could have made you think of earth, the stars, the heavens, the oceans, the galaxy, the constellations? What in your mind? What in any man's mind? We can point at it and analyze it, but we sure couldn't have thought of it. So come on now. I'm talking about lining yourself up with God's grace, which he will give to you if you want some of it now. But now here's the thing about grace. It can't be bought. If it could be bought, I'm telling you, I would pour all the money I have and dump it into grace. Because after discovering what it is, it's this goodness that God shines on you simply as a reward of some type for his love for you and for you attempting to do right. Not because you get it right, because if he judged us purely on how we are, the right and wrong of it, we would all be doomed. All of us. Every last one of us would be doomed. Because we all fall short. We all make mistakes. We all sin. We all get it wrong from time to time. Nobody's perfect, man. Now I understand what my mother was singing about cleaning the house. All I want is a little more grace. All I need is a little more grace. When the last time you asked God for some grace? Now, I'm not talking to you like I know everything. If you just benefit from his grace, which you already have, but if you're not aware of it, you don't know what's going on. Become aware of grace. Get aware of the fact that God does things for you simply because he loves you. He does things for you that you don't even deserve. Somehow you just wonder how you just got over. When you didn't even do the things to get over. Sometimes you don't even know how you got that job you got. When you ain't even really do the things to get your job. How you end up where you are. All the education you thought you went and got and had. How you end up where you are today. In a much better position than your education could have ever gotten you. That's grace. How I get every place I am today. I didn't plan this, man. If I could have planned my life the way it is, don't you know I'd have done it when I was living in that car? If I knew how to do it. No, I benefited from his grace. I'm just a beneficiary of his grace, of his goodness and his mercy. God's goodness is better than your goodness. God's goodness is better than your mother's goodness. It's better than your wife's or your husband or your boo's goodness. God's goodness is different. His goodness, man, covers some stuff you can't even imagine. So while you're trying to put your life together, when the last time you asked him for just a little bit of grace? When have you thought of your life in terms of the grace that it has already benefited from? Have you ever done that? Man, just thought about, you hear songs like My Soul Look Back and Wonder How I Got Over. That was grace. That's all I can call it. Now, like I said, you can go to church or somewhere if you want to, and ministers that went to school to teach this thing way better than me. I'm just giving you from a layman's standpoint, man. Have you thought about his grace? Would you not be well to be a beneficiary of his grace? Would it not? Now, check this out. The better you try to do, the more grace he'll give to you. And that grace can't be bought. Like I said, it's free. You can't purchase grace. But the better you try to become, the more grace he gets to put your way. So, man, just try. Why don't you just try to do better? Look, man, quit talking about, I'm going to start next week. I'm going to start at the new year. No, you're not. You do that every year. At the new year, I'm going to eat better. At the new year, I'm going to go on get in here. In the new year, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it now, man. You're going to do it now. Stop trying. Do it. Stop talking about it. Do it now. The best way to benefit from his grace is start in action now. N-O-W. Now. Right now. Today. What you waiting on? All you doing is delaying his opportunity to bless you. Man, do you know how many times we do that? We delay his opportunity to bless us by not starting now. If you're going to get healthy, why don't you start now? Now, you're going to trip a little bit because the holiday's coming, but you ain't got to eat bad all the time. You could start eating correct today. You could. And then guess what? There could be some grace on the end of that. I'm just giving you a little cheap analogy. But do you feel what I'm saying to you? Start thinking in terms of grace. What he has done for you and provided for you that you ain't even see coming. That, you keep calling them blessings, and I got that. A lot of it, and that's all it is. But, man, have you thought about the stuff that didn't happen to you you can't account for? For me, that's been grace, and I'm a beneficiary of it, and that's available to everybody that wants some. So next time you're talking to him, just check in with grace. See what that is. That's better than money.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Good morning, everybody. It is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Get up and face that Wednesday like a man and a woman. Do your thing. Watch out there now. What's going on, Shirley Strawberry? It's Wednesday, baby.
It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We made it. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes,
Good morning.
Day. Yes, we did it. We all up in a Wednesday. What's going on, Carla Farrell? It's Wednesday, baby. What's happening?
Yeah, it is. It's Wednesday. It's hump day, like you just said. It's midweek. It's all of those things. So what's happening?
All right. We cannot do Wednesday without my main writing partner, my sick buddy. What's up, Junior? We in a Wednesday, baby. What's going on, man?
Huh? Oh, you talking to me? Oh, morning. I forgot.
Junior.
I'm sorry. I ain't perfect. I just heard my name. I said, huh?
All right, last but not least, he is the king, not the king. He is the king of pranks. Y'all give it up for Mr. Thomas Miles, y'all, in the building. What's up, Thomas?
What's up? It's Wednesday, baby, hump day. One day away from my favorite day, which is Thursday. That's when my weekend starts. I just started on Thursday.
That's right. We all up in it, though. We're going to do this Wednesday. We're going to make you get through it. You think you can't get through it, but we got you. We got some stuff to help you get through it. Watch what we do.
Yeah,
Watch what we do.
Amazing that you picked Thursday over Friday.
I just have a question.
Thursday was pizza day in high school. I'm sorry. That's why it's just my day.
Oh, my favorite day was fish stick day. Fish stick. That was, boy, Tom,
Friday, right?
Thomas, I racked up on fish stick day, boy.
Or that breakfast when they had that hot pancake with that hot syrup.
Boy, I would kill him.
Man.
Kill him.
Man,
Some
when
days I just
we was
ate
on
the
free
peanut butter
lunch,
cookies
you
and
used to
chocolate milk.
stunt on free lunch. I swear to God, I couldn't wait to present my card. Dog, you had the best breakfast. I ain't paying for nothing. Look at these eggs as fresh as they is.
You know what, Junior? I agree with you. On the days my mama could afford me to have a hot lunch, I felt so proud throwing that card out there. I'm eating my lunch today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a credit card.
Yeah, like a credit card.
Swipe it, dog. That's the first time I swipe it.
Yep,
Man,
right.
and look at the difference. My kids now, oh my God, lunch for them at school, it's the bomb. They got a food truck that'll stop by. They got all kinds of stuff.
They have a food truck out there now?
Man,
How much is
everything
they
go
lunch
down.
now? How much is they lunch now?
I don't even know.
$2. I got $2 for lunch.
You can't eat.
How much is
You
they
can't-
lunch now?
You cannot eat with $2. You're going to starve.
You can eat, but you won't get full.
But they got healthy choices. They got all that. I mean,
They got
school
vegan. They got vegan. They sure do.
Yep.
In high school?
Not just high school, junior high, elementary. They can eat what they want. Man, trust me.
Things have
Back in the day,
changed.
you ate what that lady in that hairnet gave your ass.
Gave
That was
you.
it.
Ain't no more green beans.
Green beans, mashed potatoes, pizza. Pick your pick. Come on now. You holding up the line.
Right.
That knit
Mashed
had
potatoes.
That hairnet had a hole in it anyway. It was, I don't even know why it was.
You know you got at least one strand in your potatoes. All right, we're going to move on, guys. And coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, Ask Bitterman. He is not trying to help you, and you'll see why right after this.
No way.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for Ask Bitterman. Jay, you say what?
I say I'm not trying to help you. I have no intentions of helping you. If you get any help out of this, it wasn't intended at all. It wasn't
That's
intended.
the line right there. If you accidentally get some help, my bad. All right.
My bad. I apologize. Go ahead.
This one is from Benita in Minneapolis. Benita says, I'm in my late 50s and my younger sister just had a baby at age 42. Her pregnancy came as a shock to us all, and we didn't know she was dating anyone seriously. There is a rumor that a prominent politician is the father, but she will not be honest with me. She wants me to help her raise a baby and not question her. I have no problem helping her out, but I think as her sister, she should be honest with me. Should I press the issue?
No. Ain't none of your damn business. In fact, we won't even name the boy or girl, whatever. We know he'll have no name, so that way you ain't got to be worrying about who is the damn daddy. Who the daddy is not your business, all right? You wasn't there. It had nothing to do with you. Stay out grown folk business and, take care of your niece or your nephew with no name. I say we don't even name the child. Don't name the child.
Hey, you, come here. You.
Hey, boy.
She should tell her sister. She should tell her sister.
You didn't tell her nothing. You didn't tell her when you was going up there hooking up. You didn't tell her then. And now she want to know. She knew you was going somewhere.
But Jay, she wants her sister to help her raise a baby.
You can help without knowing everything. That ain't your business. Like
Ugly boy, come here.
Like we say, Tommy, that ain't got nothing to do with you.
All right, we're moving on. Sierra in Richmond says, I have 3 children, and one of them is always in trouble at school. School just started, and my son has a problem with being quiet. He heckles the teacher and talks about her clothes and her hairstyle. He's only 9 years old, and I can't go through a whole school year of this. I also don't want to homeschool him or pay for private school. He's the one child of mine that gets on my last nerve. What can I do to make him stop clowning at school?
The makings of a great stand-up comedian.
Just thinking that, Jay.
That boy is gonna be at the Apollo, Madison Square Garden. He might even perform at the J Spot. That boy is a comedian. Do not crush his dream and tell him nobody's going to pay you to be stupid. Don't tell that boy that. Don't ever utter those damn words, because that is a damn lie. Isn't that right, Tommy?
Jay, we're going to have to whoop this boy's ass. And you know that. You know this boy need his butt whooped, man. You can't be, and my mama said, you can't be down there cutting up in class. I'm not going to be coming off my job to fool with you.
Well, I'll ask Junior. Junior, what you say, man?
I say leave him alone. He is on the same path I was on. I talked about teachers. Yeah, I talked about the teachers that had haircuts and stuff. He's on the same path. In a minute, when he gets to middle school, he is going to have his own session in front of the class. He going to have every Friday. It's Funny First Friday. He going to do it.
By the time I got to the grade, I had a first class show, and then I had a show right after lunch. I had 2 shows 5 days a week.
But
boy,
Joe,
that's why I'm
but hold on, Jay, tell him where your biggest show was. At the bus stop. Your biggest show is at the bus stop on the way home. You could say what you want to say at the bus stop on the way home. Man.
All right. We're moving on.
Right.
You didn't help him. Okay, Orencia in Charlotte says, I've been married for 6 years, and when we first got married, my husband cheated on me. I cheated back, and we went to counseling. That was years ago, and the counseling is wearing off. I feel the need to step out on my husband again. Woo-hoo. It's probably hard for you to imagine a woman wanting to cheat, but I do. I don't think it will help cut down on my frustration. I think it will help cut down on my frustration and arguments in my marriage. I just need a reset. Is this normal, or am I a weirdo?
You're not a weirdo. You're not a weirdo at all. Don't let nobody call you that. You're tired of him, and you just need some outside entertainment. There's nothing wrong with that. What y'all doing is tit for tat. He tit and you tat. And then he'll tit and then you'll tat. It's tit for tat. Sooner or later, y'all gonna break up. But right now, y'all just doing tit for tat. Just tit for tat. You tatting, he titting. And then he'll tit, and then he'll tat. And it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I'm with you, Jay. I'm with you. Go on out there and get you a little something. Just bring, just a little something and come on back in. But don't go out there and stay too long now. Come in at a decent hour. You know what I mean? Come on back.
You guys are encouraging cheating now?
Go on out
We're
there.
not encouraging. She's already headed there. That's not us. Don't blame that on us. No. Don't put that on us.
Again.
She just want confirmation. That's all.
Yeah.
No, I would never
It's
encourage somebody
okay.
to cheat. She was headed that
Well,
way.
it sure sounds like that.
You know,
Yes,
it's like
it
somebody
did.
will ask you, if somebody asks you, well, where's the 7-Eleven, and they're going in the right direction, you just pointed it out. I didn't say anything.
Keep going the way you're going. Keep heading in that direction.
Keep
All right.
going in that direction.
Exactly.
All right, here we
There's
go.
a
Moving
right
on.
way to do the wrong thing. You know what I mean? There's a right way to do the wrong
To
thing.
do the wrong thing.
Oh Lord,
That
June,
sounds
John
like a
Jr.
that sounds like a play, Tommy. That sounds like a play.
Here we
Coming
go.
to the Wilshire Ebell Theater is the right way to do the wrong thing.
John Jr. in Baton Rouge
Okay.
says, I'm a 59-year-old married man and I'm dating a much younger woman on the side. Recently, she tried to break it off with me because she wants me to leave my wife. She told me that she was ready to have a real boyfriend and a normal life, and there's no way I can let her go because she's very good at what she does to me. I can't imagine her with another man giving him my good stuff. I know she wants a normal life, but shouldn't I be the only one she's intimate with if I'm paying all of her bills?
Yes, every now and then in a side piece, every now and then in a side piece situation, you have to make the announcement. And the announcement is this: ain't nobody leaving nobody, okay? You might have to do that every 2 months. It might have to come out, just to reinforce where you are. Look at here. Ain't nobody leaving nobody, okay?
Well, Jay, you have done it again, bitter man. You haven't helped anyone. All right, coming up next, it is the nephew. You know it. Run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann with today's national news. And in entertainment news, Busta Rhymes goes on a rant about mask mandates. Well, we'll get into that. Plus, in other entertainment news, one of R. Kelly's ex-living girlfriends said he controlled their Gayle King interview back in 2019. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now, the nephew is here with Run That Prank Back. What you got, nephew?
Well, we're going to eat a little something right now. We're going to get a little curry goat. Curry goat.
All right,
Yes. Curry goat. Let's go, man.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm trying to reach Mr. Is this Mr.
Yeah, this a
This is Benjamin Dixon. Trevor is my son. He goes to school with your son. Now,
Yeah.
he went to a birthday party that your son had last weekend. Am I right?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I
You're
understand.
right.
Listen, I have a problem with you, Mr. because I understand that you all are Jamaican and from Jamaica, but listen, you guys serve the children curry goat. You don't serve kids curry goat. Everybody's child doesn't eat curry goat. Pete, what happened to ice cream and cake and punch and maybe even a pizza at a birthday party for kids? But curry goat? That's out the question.
Oh, you mean? Me not understand what you talk about. Oh, you mean me not feed the kids them curry goat? Me feed them anything. What you talk about, brethren?
Say what?
What you talk about? Oh, you mean you have a problem with me? Oh, you have a problem with me?
I got a problem with any parents who decides on their own that somebody else's child, it's okay to feed them some curry goat. My child don't eat no goat. We eat chicken. We eat steak. We eat cow. We don't eat curry goat.
Yo, him eat it at the birthday party though. Eh? Him eat it at the birthday party. And why you mad? If you would tell me that you some too. So rude boy, no call me with your anger and a go on and a rumble upon me, brethren. Because you don't know who you deal with,
Okay, I need you to slow it down for me, man. I ain't understanding nothing you saying.
You can't tell me to slow it down. You call me and I go, so you can't tell me to slow it down. On my phone, you calling up.
Look, man, all I'm saying is this is disrespectful to the child, to people's parents. You going out on your own liberty deciding on what you going to feed somebody. You got to feed them normal stuff. You can't do that. Kids, birthday parties here in the States, man, it's pizza, it's ice cream, it's cake, it's punch. That's it. Hot dogs, maybe, but not no damn curry goat.
Man, I'm me run this show, brethren. Don't tell me what to do, eh? I'm me run this. So y'all come tell me about disrespect. You disrespect me, I call my phone.
I'm not disrespecting you by calling your phone. I want to know why it is you doing something like this. And I bet you these other parents don't know you've been serving goat.
Yo, kiss man. Who the you is? Hey, you want to meet me? I'm sure you who Galavan father is. Eh? How come tell me no bull? Eh?
Oh, you want to?
Hungry? Who you, brethren? Who the hell is you? Eh? I don't know you from Adam, brethren. I come talk on my phone and kind of with it. Yo, you know who the can't deal with? You know something, man, just sprinkle up now, you know.
Oh, you want to meet me somewhere? Is that what you want to do?
Me meet you, brethren. Me meet you right now. You understand me? Me, brethren. You don't know who you're dealing with, you know. Enough big than me dealing with, you know.
You're going to make me hurt you, man. If I come over there, you're going to make me hurt you. You hear me? Then I mean this, man. Now, I call you because I'm a concerned parent about my child, and then you got a nerve to tell me you're the one that's in the wrong.
Yo, man, me not wrong, brethren. Me not wrong. You understand me? So come tell me, he's a big man, you know. Now come tell me about me not wrong. You and wrong to call my phone. Yo, just tell me where you there now, and me come meet you, and me will feed you some curry goat, you and your family, and yo, and you can't just leave me alone.
You ain't finna feed my family. No, you don't bring my family in this, man. You don't bring my wife and my kids into nothing. You hear me?
I give your wife, your auntie, your mama, and everybody, grandmama. So come tell me
I got one. You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you. I got something I want to tell you. You listening?
ain't got to tell me, man.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your sister, Patsy.
What the hell? I don't believe you, man. I don't know no like that.
Hey, you just got pranked by your sister, Patsy, man. She put me up to this, dog.
Boy, I tell you, man, I'm so sweat, boy. I feel like I need to get a blood pressure check. I got a low tolerance. My tolerance very low. Boy, I tell you, man. But anyway, I'm going to still feed you and your family some curry goat, man. I'm going to invite you to the house. I'm going to have nothing but curry goat.
I bet it's good, too.
I ain't going to have no rice with it or nothing. Just pure curry goat.
You know, when you get angry, American people really can't understand what you're saying. You went on a Jamaican run.
They're like, what the hell that boy saying?
We got to give a shout out to all of the Jamaicans out there, baby. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show. New York City, baby.
Anybody hungry? It's safe to say he was upset. Is it safe to say that?
Yeah.
Bertrand. You play too much. Playing with the Jamaicans. Okay, Tommy.
You know they fast, Tommy. You know that they're fast. You see them move.
That's what I need to do. I need to prank one of them sprinters on the Jamaican team. That's what I need to do.
Ooh, okay.
We won't understand that whole prank.
Yeah, but I'm a call like I'm calling from
Bertrand.
What's our girl that runs for the States? I'm calling from her camp.
Sha'Carri Richardson?
I'm calling from Sha'Carri's camp. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's not going to go good. I think you need a new.
But see, Carla, when a prank don't go good, that's good.
That's good.
That's
right.
That's good.
I knew that was your philosophy.
Prank don't go good.
It's good.
That's good. All right, let's get ready, baby. Here it is, September 24th and 25th. The nephew is coming to West Palm Beach, Florida. That's right, West Palm Beach, Florida, September 24th, 25th at the Improv. That's right. Tickets are on sale right now. Detroit, Michigan, laying in the cut October the 16th. That's right, October 16th, Detroit, Michigan. I told you who was on that show. Did I tell you who was on that show? I know I told you who was on that show. As long as you know that I'm on the show, that's all that you need to know. But Dominique is on the show. Okay, Rodney Perry is on the show. Tommy Davidson is on the show, and the one and only. And Guy Torrey is on the show, hosted by yours truly.
You owe me a stick.
That's a good
nephew
show.
Tommy. Laying in the cut, November. We'll talk about it later. Jacksonville, Florida. and Dayton, Ohio, all laying in the cut.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Busta Rhymes ranting about COVID restrictions is making the rounds. That's right. In the 2.5-minute video circulating on social media, Busta flips out about various restrictions like mask mandates. He continued his rant and going in about the government taking away what he considers civil liberties. Take a listen.
In the last 15 months, COVID could all these little weird-ass government policies and mandates are trying to take our civil liberties away. Feels good to be back outside. We outside for real. It's called the God-given right of freedom, right? No human being is supposed to tell you you can't even breathe freely. The mask.
I can hear COVID out there. I can hear COVID.
Yeah. Come on
Lord.
now. We're supposed to be
Busta.
doing just the opposite. Encouraging people to wear their masks and to get the shots. Come on.
Because what's the
are you
big deal?
doing?
What's the harm wearing
Yeah.
your mask? What's going to happen? You just wore a mask or you saved somebody's life, possibly your family member. What's the harm in that?
Obviously, that's the
I'm
problem,
with you.
Carla.
I mean-
Obviously, that's the
I
problem.
mean, we talking about a mask.
yeah. Yeah.
The mask is for your protection.
Right.
Yeah.
And
It say-
protect the
it
people
say-
around you,
Yeah,
too. Right.
but it saves you first.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't value your own life, it saves you first.
You just
I don't
want to be
understand us.
defiant. You just
Yeah.
want to be defiant and
But I don't know
not
which is
follow
worse.
the rules.
Busta saying what he says or the people cheering him on. Because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Right.
that's just as crazy.
But
Yeah.
Jay,
That was a super
think
spreader.
about this: the people cheering them on, they vaccinated.
Yeah, you might be right. Oh, that was
No.
at that
Yeah.
function? Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, they could
Y'all
be
don't have to.
vaccinated.
Y'all don't have to ever see my face again. I'm wearing the hell out of my mask. I don't care if y'all ever see my face again, ever.
Your nose and your
good.
mouth, you good.
All that, okay?
Time.
Okay?
Tell them you better pull up a picture. You better
I
pull up
tell
a
you
picture.
I tell you what it has done, Tommy, for me. I don't have to say watch out there now as much as I used to. Not that
Gave you
I'm
a break.
tired of it, don't get me wrong, but I'm not saying that they don't know who I am until I open my mouth. But, the mask has changed all that for me. I can
But
go
Jay,
places.
you should have a mask that says "Watch out there" now. That would be nice.
Yeah.
That's
Might
I'd,
as well.
I'd buy that. I'd buy that.
Yeah.
Because, we're going to have to wear these masks for a while. Dr.
Yeah, we
Fauci
are.
said next spring,
Uh-huh.
maybe when we come out of COVID completely, next spring now. They keep pushing the date back
Because we
won't
won't get
cooperate.
vaccinated.
Yeah,
because
we won't cooperate. Yeah.
I'm
And
wearing
people
the hell out of
Busta
mine.
Rhymes
I'm
are
wearing-
telling us not to.
I told Jackie last week. I said I'm not making love to you without no mask on. That's not happening.
Your wife?
I don't know you like that. Okay?
Dog, that's stupid.
He's so stupid.
I'm not doing it. I'm
I
not doing
bet
it.
that
I'm not-
didn't go
You
well.
ain't breathing in my face.
I'm not finna die for you like this here. I'm not.
And at that moment, you got cut off.
I bet that didn't go well. I'm betting that didn't go well at all.
Can I tell y'all something? There's a young guy on the street. He's like maybe 19 or 20. He goes for a walk, and my husband and I was looking, and we was like, he going for a walk. He got a mask on, but he walking by himself.
He's taking
by
no
Some
himself.
people
chances.
taking no chances out here.
Chance.
None at
That's
all.
right.
None at
He
all.
don't trust nature.
I see people with it on in the car, driving by
Oh, yeah.
themselves.
By themselves.
Yeah.
All of that. Yep.
Oh,
All right,
wow.
Jay. Time to move on. Time for today's headlines.
All right, everybody. It is time for the news with Miss Ann Tripp.
And good morning, everybody. Here we go. It's another day in Afghanistan, with U.S. forces still bringing out as many Americans and former Afghan collaborators as possible. Now reports show the Taliban seeking to stop the nation's resource and brain drain by making it near impossible to get to the airport. The Pentagon says that flights are leaving in Kabul at the rate of one every 45 minutes, that more than 21,000 people were airlifted just over the last 24 hours, and both sides have stated their positions, according to White House spokesperson Jen Psaki.
We have been been in direct contact, not just with American citizens, but with SIV applicants, special immigrant visa applicants, and Afghans whose departure we are facilitating about how and when to come to the airport. And our expectation, which we have also conveyed to the Taliban, is that they should be able to get to the airport.
Yeah, the Taliban has been ordering the Afghans inside and outside the airport fence to go home, claiming that they won't face any reprisals, but the people apparently don't believe them. They're insisting that Americans stick to their previously announced departure date, August 31st. But of course, besides getting them out, the Afghans have to be delivered somewhere, right? The Pentagon spokesman John Kirby says in this country anyway, there's space on some Army bases.
It's possible that we might be looking at additional U.S. military installations here in the United States. Right now, we're working with 4 of them. Fort Lee, Fort McCoy, Fort Bliss, and Joint Base McGuire, Dix, Lakehurst, in New Jersey. Those are the 4 that are operating now and are beginning to see a flow of SIV applicants.
SIV stands for Special Immigrant Visas. In Washington, the House has narrowly passed the budget resolution that provides a framework for President Biden's $3.5 trillion human infrastructure plan. That's Mr. Biden's effort to expand and strengthen the nation's safety net. The leader of the right-wing, and many call racist, Proud Boys, has been sentenced to 5 months in jail for stealing a Black Lives Matter flag from a historic black church in the nation's capital and burning it. Enrico Tario, who says he's Cuban-American, he's Afro-Cuban-American, pled guilty to the charges last month. An appeals court has allowed San Antonio County to defy Texas Governor Greg Abbott's mandated ban on mask wearing, but the governor is asking the state Supreme Court to overturn it. According to a poll in the Christian Post, over 60% of born-again Christians between ages of 18 and 39 say believing in Jesus Christ is not the only way to get to heaven. They think worshiping Muhammad and Buddha are just as good. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Tommy, it is time to check out Jay's mind.
All right, we going.
Tommy, let's go.
Well, check it out. You know what? I never ask y'all how far y'all want to go into the mind. You want to go deep? You want to go midway, shallow? How far you want to go? That's where I'll take you now.
Let's go deep today.
All right.
Like
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going deep into the mind. Hold on tight. Hold on real tight because you've never been this far. Deep into the mind of J. Anthony Brown.
First and foremost, let me thank Michael Blackson for coming to the J Spot last night. Ripped it up. Thank you, mother sucker. Thank you so much. I will be at Riddle's Comedy Club on the 11th of September, but Labor Day weekend I'll be at the Asher Theater in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Take it easy. Here we go. I want to talk. It's in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I want to take some time and talk to our, how can I say this, men and women, our bigger fans, larger fans. We love you. The thing is that y'all have outnumbered us now. We are the little people, okay? Back when the day it was maybe 1 or 2 of y'all. Y'all got it now, okay? You got it. You're everywhere. You're on commercials. You're dancing. You're water skiing. You're climbing up on crates. You're doing every damn thing. Could you be just a little tiny bit more nicer to the little people? Just
what?
Stop threatening us, okay? We're not gonna fight because we can't win. We're outnumbered. Y'all everywhere, okay? Y'all got this. It's your thing. Just could you just be just a little more nice, all right? Just don't be.
Jay?
Just
What are you talking about?
Not so quick to go 0 to 60 real quick. The men want to fight. The ladies want to fight. We don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I'm too old to damn fight. I got no fight in me. I'll call the police. I'll film it. But I can't fight. I'm not a fighter, okay? Just know that. I'm not the person to fight. And I'm asking my bigger fans, bigger ladies, bigger men, bigger kids, could you take it down a notch? Just a little bit, okay? Just tiny.
Are you scared, Jay?
Please.
I think I went too far back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went
He
too
said
far.
deep.
Yeah,
We
it
should've
was
said
dark in there.
shallow.
Jay. It
Yeah.
was really dark in there. It
Real
was dark. It was dark in there. I couldn't see my hand.
That's all I got to say.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll talk more about COVID right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so guys, what's going on? There's been plenty of recent news on the vaccination front. The FDA granted full approval to Pfizer's COVID vaccine for those 16 and older yesterday, or the day before yesterday. President Biden on Monday urged more Americans to get vaccinated. So did Donald Trump on Saturday say the same thing? Yes, he did. But he got booed. He got booed. Remember that?
What? He got booed.
Yep. And Dr. Fauci recently said that there was a reasonable chance that vaccines for children under 12 could start in the late fall or early winter. That is good news.
Please.
Please.
And a recent NBC poll shows that 69% of all adults say they've already been vaccinated versus 13% saying they won't get vaccinated under any circumstance. Under any circumstance.
I'm waiting on the booster.
What is that about?
I'm waiting on the booster. Whenever they put it out there, I'm going to go get it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah.
I have underlying conditions. You have underlying conditions. We can go get it tomorrow.
I know. If I could find it, I'll go get it, man. I would.
Oh, y'all need to hook me up if y'all can get this booster. I'm rolling with y'all.
No.
I'm rolling with sick and die, huh?
No. This ain't time to be sick now. No, you was healthy the whole time when you got the vaccination. Don't be sick with us. Me and Jay going to get the booster, and we'll tell you how it go when we come back. Don't be sick
Hook me
now.
up with the booster, man. Come on.
Oh, now you healthy.
I mean, like we were talking earlier about Busta Rhymes. Now we know Busta Rhymes is a great rapper, and but I mean,
hip hop legend.
He's a legend. He's a rap legend. But if you're gonna get medical information, I'm just saying you don't want to get it from Busta Rhymes. You don't want to be you don't want to be in a position when the conversation comes up. Well, who told you not to wear your mask? And then your answer is Busta Rhymes told me not to wear a mask. I mean,
I went to his concert.
That's not right, Jay.
That just don't sound right. We love Busta. We love New York. We love New York.
It ain't Dr. Busta Rhymes.
First of all, there's no doctor that has doctor and then Busta anything. there's not one doctor anywhere. And I don't think there's a doctor with the last name Busta, because if his name was Dr. Busta, you probably wouldn't go to Dr. Busta. I wouldn't go to Dr. Busta. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know where they're getting this information from. Well, we know where they're getting it from, but why are they using it and standing for it and cheering? That's right, Busta.
I don't get it.
I don't understand the misinformation while we're holding on to this.
You know, that's
There's
just
a
like
lot of conspiracy theorists out there too that people would rather believe than the doctors and the scientists, you know, and the medical community. A lot of that going on too.
And I think too, a lot of people just don't want to admit it, but they're afraid to take the shot, and that's what the bottom line is. They are afraid.
What's the fear of it? What's the fear?
Well,
a lot of people have
so many lies out there. Right.
A lot of people have fear of needles. And they think there might be some side effects.
It magnetizes your body. You can stick a key on your body.
Yeah. Then the government will be able to locate you. They're going to put a chip in you wherever you are.
And if they put a chip in you, then what? What is they doing with the chip? What the chip gonna do?
They ain't got to put no chip. You got a debit card.
Yeah.
iPhone. You got an iPhone.
You got a cell phone.
If you got cable, they know where the hell you live. I mean, they
know. A lot of misinformation, man.
It is, and I think, like you said, Jay, to your point about Dr. Busta Rhymes, you got to talk to your doctor, man. Why can't you just talk to your doctor and your medical advisor and get the facts? Get the facts that's good for you. For you and your family.
Well, I can't even do Busta Rhymes. Come on, Busta Rhymes, would you shut up your mouth? You
want to
know what you're talking about.
Don't just sit. Make my people want to jump.
But there's some good news. A lot of the people that were skeptical at first, not knowing what was in it, or saying that they didn't take long enough to research it and everything.
FDA
so now
approved.
they have FDA approval. So now those people will go ahead and get their vaccines.
We hope so.
Have those.
Yeah.
We hope so.
I mean, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know Busta has a song say, "Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you." That's that.
I know what you want.
Right
He
there.
was talking
Right
about the
there.
vaccine.
All right. Coming up next, guys, nephew Tommy and today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today's subject. Is he a stalker or a smooth talker? We'll get into that in just a few. But right now, the nephew is in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Nev?
I think it's time to go to the church.
Church.
Go to the where?
Church. I think it's time to go to the church. The title is God's Eyes Ministry. God's Eyes Ministry. I want to take some time right now, if you would. Let's go, kid, dog.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Clarence. Clarence.
Yeah, this Clarence?
How you doing, Clarence? This is Thaddeus, man. I'm over at the church, man, Mount Baptist Church, where you're a member of, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
Okay. Hey, I'm with the Gems, man, and you actually came to this past service, correct?
You with the who?
Gems, the Gems. That's God's Eyes Missionary, and basically what we do is we watch what's going on, you know, in the church, who's coming, who hasn't come, and you know, I don't mean any harm, but this if my records indicate me right, through my God's Eyes Ministry, the Gems, looking at my books, it looks like you this is your first time at the church this year, correct?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what can I do for you?
Okay. Now, when Pastor asked for all the visitors to stand, you actually did not stand, correct?
No, I'm a member.
Because you're a member. There we go. Now, you still work for you work for them?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what we've done is we've averaged it out that you.
Wait, what is this? What is this? I mean, what is this about?
Okay, I'm on my way to it. So you probably are you averaging about what between $40,000 and $50,000 on a yearly basis over there with?
I mean, yeah, something like that. But yeah, go ahead. What's the problem now?
See, what we're looking at, since you are a member, because see, you did not stand when he said all members, and see, you did not stand up, which you right there are making you're clarifying that you are a member, and you're making about, we're gonna roughly say about $45,000 a year, which means 10% is $4,500. Now, we looked at the books and noticed that you put in $50 in the church on this past Easter on Sunday. Now, if you put $50 in, you're nowhere close. See, when you going to start cutting into this $4,500 that you ought to be paying, your tithes?
Wait, what's your name?
Like I said, sir, my name is Thaddeus. Thaddeus. Will a man rob God, yet ye have robbed me where in tithe and in offering? See, you are.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. You got all this stuff going on in the church. You got hungry people. You got people that need salvation and whatever. But you calling me about some money that I haven't given to the church?
Well, see,
and that's what your ministry does. Y'all spend all morning calling people.
My job, sir, as a Gem, God's Eyes Ministry, my job is to keep an eye on what's going on at the church. Now, when are you going to start cutting into your tithe? You $4,500 that we see. This is why we can't get the extra wing that Pastor wants to put on, because people like you. This is why.
You know what, man? You about to hold on a second. First of all, let me explain something to you, brother. Thaddeus, or whatever the ministry you are with.
Thaddeus.
Okay, that's fine. Listen, hey, I don't even have to explain this to you, but let me explain something to you. All right, this is a one-job household. This is all we do. This is a one-job household. My wife don't work, but my wife comes to church every Sunday, and she pays the tithes. Now, have you checked, as a gym ministry, have y'all looked at her tithes?
Her tithes ain't got nothing to do with you. You understand? You have to pay your tithes. Will a man rob God, yet ye have robbed? You are robbing the Lord, Brother Clarence.
You know what, man? You know, that's, you know, and you wonder why people don't come to church all the time. You know, how you going to tell me that I could be giving my tithe somewhere else?
I am the secretary. I am the gym's secretary, God's Eyes Ministry, and my eyes have shown me that you've only given $50. You're making $45,000. You 45.
Some dude from the church.
What's his dude's name?
I don't know if that is something. I'll tell you that.
Have
you been paying tithes?
Yes, I have, but that's not none of their business.
I know.
What does it have to do with him calling people and asking them if they're paying their tithes?
I got this. Let me handle it.
Are you sure you do?
Yeah. You know, I got it. No, I got him. I know.
Who was that, sir?
That's my wife that's been paying. That's my wife been paying our tithes. That's right.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing in my books that say y'all paid $300.
No, we paid.
Not
if she said we paid $300, we paid $300.
Okay. Let me ask you this. When are you going to start cutting into this 45? Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me. That is what you are doing, sir.
Well, you know what? You robbing me right now. Of my time where I could go out. I got to be at work. I can't even go get dressed right now because I'm on the phone with you. I have to be at work in half an hour. You robbing me right now of my time.
Let me ask you something. Can you bring your tax return into so I can take a look at it?
My tax return? You know, I tell you what. I bring my tax return if everybody else bring their tax return. If you bring your tax return and Pastor bring his tax return, then I'll bring my tax return. We can have a tax return party.
When will your tax return? When can you fax it to me?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
If it's not too much to ask for. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. The next time you do come to church, we're gonna pat you down because we're gonna have to figure out.
Oh, hold on. You gonna pat me down the next time I come to church?
And then lay hands on you.
Okay, let me ask you this: are you on salary at the church?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything?
I need to know what you tied.
Look, it ain't got nothing. When you gonna bring your $4,500 down so we can add it so we can get the wing put on? I'm part of the gyms. You bring your money down here, Clarence.
Listen here, dog. Let me tell you something. I don't know who you are. I don't know what this ministry is.
I'm with the gyms. When can we expect?
Listen, man, I don't give a. You know what? Let me tell you something. I don't care anything about your gym ministry. I don't care about you, man. I don't care about any of that.
When you gonna pay this 10%, man?
Let me tell you something, dog. Just for real. Don't call my house no more with this stuff. Because you about to make a brother go off. I mean, seriously. In this economy, you talk to me about me tithing $50. I'm trying to put a daughter through college. I'm trying to send a son through private school, and I can't get that done. I'm trying to keep the lights on over here, dog.
What do that have to do with the church?
I already told you. I'm getting ready to hang up, and if you want to meet me and whatever you're gonna do and whatever, then that's fine. So
I need to tell you something else about your job too.
You ain't gonna tell me nothing about my job. You don't have to tell me about my job.
I need to tell you something about your job.
Dude, I'm finna hang up this phone.
Is there a man named Chapman at your job?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Chapman at my job.
Okay.
Yeah, and he been there too.
No, wait a minute. Chapman is the one that got me to call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby. You just got pranked.
Man. Look, man, don't do me like that, man. I mean, man, you got me feeling guilty. I mean, I'm all getting. Oh man.
With the gym ministry.
Yeah, but somebody's getting ready to get beat up at the today. Somebody getting ready to get it.
Yeah, man. Hey, I got one more thing to ask you, man. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Obviously, it's the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Huh?
Obviously.
Y'all better.
Okay.
What? Boy, you play way too much.
Will a man rob God?
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up, Strawberry Letter subject, is he a stalker or a smooth talker? We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is great news, guys. Yesterday, right before we get into the Strawberry Letter, I wanted to let you know this. Yesterday, the House passed the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act. It is a landmark bill that will restore and reinforce the Voting Rights Act of 1965 to its original form, giving the Justice Department the tools it needs to combat racist voter suppression laws nationwide. Thank you. And
House
as the bill
Democrats.
yes,
Let's
yes,
go.
yes.
Thank you.
219 to 212. That's right. As the bill makes its way to the Senate, we need you to call your senator and demand that they pass the bill, okay? Go to whenweallvote.org for more information, all right?
Let's go.
Whenweallvote.org. Yeah,
That's
we got to
big.
get this
This
done.
is very
We have to
serious
get this
because
done.
the Republicans
Yeah.
are really trying to cheat, and which is the only way they can win is to cheat. So
Yep.
we need to be on top of this. You're right,
We're
Shirley.
woke now. We're voting. Yes, we are. All right, we're going to switch gears, and now it's time for the Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, on dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. Bam! We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, is he a stalker or a smooth talker? Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 38-year-old married woman, and we had what you call a whirlwind romance. We met and fell in love within 3 months, and we were married after only 9 months. All of my family and friends that met him said he was the one for me, and I should marry him right away. He knows how to treat a woman, and he's the best lover I've ever had. I met him at an electronics store. I was looking to buy a big TV for my bedroom, and he was there to get surround sound for his basement. He helped me decide on a TV, and he shocked me by offering to pay my delivery fees. I went on a date with him the next day, and the rest is history. He told me he was going to make me fall in love with him and then marry me. The next day, after our first date, my neighbor called me and said there was a bouquet of flowers at my door. They were from him, and I called to ask how he got my address. He said it was on the TV delivery invoice. He said I could expect sweet surprises from him often because he was falling in love with me. From then on, I was showered with gifts, no matter where I was. He popped up at my church and had all the women jealous one day. My marriage is no different. It's as if we're on the same wavelength, or he's reading my mind. Yesterday, I was at lunch with 2 of my coworkers, and he walked in, and in walked my husband. He said he paid for our lunch, kissed me on my forehead, and left. My male coworker was mad because he paid the bill, and he called my husband a stalker. He said I need to watch my back before I end up on what? Forensic Files.
Love that show.
I'd never taken that into consideration, but he does pop up on me often like he's tracking me. Am I married to a stalker or a real smooth talker? Ooh, okay. This letter is really giving me, I'm just going to go there, Sleeping with the Enemy vibes. Remember that movie with Julia Roberts?
Yep.
Remember that movie?
Good movie.
She couldn't get away from him.
Yeah. How about Enough with Jennifer Lopez? Remember
All
that
of
one?
Yep.
Yeah. Those guys were crazy, and this guy sounds crazy to me too. You are going to have to get a restraining order. I'm feeling that one day. Is he a stalker or a smooth talker, you ask? Well, sounds like he's a bit of both, because that's how he got you to marry him so quickly. You know, all the smooth talking and all that, all the gifts, all that stuff. You know, mostly stalker vibes, though, he's giving out, because it's weird that he's rolling up on you like that all the time. I mean, all the time. He's at church. You don't know he's coming. He got your address. This is not normal behavior. And the sad part is that you haven't known him long enough to really know him. You should have Googled him and researched him beforehand. You know, no matter what your family and friends said, marry him right away. Anytime something is too good to be true, usually it is. And you need to talk to some of his exes. I bet you'll get an earful about his crazy stalker ways and past. He probably has a tracker on your car, your phone, cameras all in your house, everything. Otherwise, how does he know where you are at all times? All of this is a bit much for me, and I would be very concerned if I were you. This is not a game. Believe what your gut and what your intuition is telling you, and don't let on that you're on to him before carefully orchestrating your exit plan. And I'm very serious. Tommy?
All right, I'm going to give it to you just like this. Just know this. Every time you turn around, the pop-up is coming. Okay? Every time you turn around, the pop-up is coming. You in the bathroom, you got the door closed. He busts up in there with some wet wipes. Baby, you want some wet wipes? Huh? I got you, baby. Mm-hmm. You shopping with your girlfriends at the mall. He roll up on the security scooter. What's up, baby? You need a ride? Where you trying to go? The pop-up is real every time. You in the washroom. You in the washroom washing clothes. He pop up out the dryer. You need my help? Want me to help you fold these clothes? The pop-up is real. I'm telling you, every time you turn around, the pop-up is real. You at the grocery store trying to pick up dinner for the both of y'all. He come out the butcher shop in the back. Well, I think we ought to get these T-bones. What you think? The pop-up is gonna be real. You watching the Grammys. Yeah, you done sat down watching the Grammys. His ass then popped up on the screen. Baby, what song you want to hear? What song you want to hear, baby? I got you. You let me know what you need. Okay? Every time you turn around, the pop-up is real. I'm done.
Woo. Wow. All right, nephew.
Wow. I got a comment. I'll be back. We take a break. I'll be back.
We got to hear from Jay and Junior. We'll have part 2 of today's Strawberry Letter coming up. Subject, is he a stalker or a smooth talker? Coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we got to recap today's Strawberry Letter. Subject, is he a stalker or a smooth talker? 38-year-old married woman wrote in to us. She said she's in a whirlwind romance, okay?
See them W's? See, you couldn't say them W's.
Whirlwind. Whirlwind. I got caught up. What happened, Tommy? We met and fell in love within 3 months. They were married after only 9 months. Now, that is quick. All of her family or all of her friends that met him said he was the one for her and she should marry him right away. He knows, how to treat a woman. Right after their first date, he sent her flowers. She was like, well, how do you know my address? Well, they met in a TV store, and he paid she was looking for a TV. He paid for the delivery, so that's how he said he got her address. Flowers, they were from him. She could expect sweet surprises from him all the time because he was falling in love with her. From then on, showered with gifts. No matter where she was, keyword coming up, he popped up at her church, had all the women there jealous. She says it's if they were on the same wavelength or he was reading her mind. She was having lunch with 2 of her coworkers. He popped up there. He's always popping up. So one of the guys she was having lunch with, one of her coworkers, said she might end up on forensic files and for her to be careful. So now she's starting to think, wait a minute, he does pop up on me often. Is he tracking me? Is she married to a stalker or a smooth talker? Jay, what you got?
Oh, my goodness. I heard your comment, Shirley. I listened to nephew Tommy. The man is just a good-ass man. What is the problem? Why is there a problem that you got you a good man? You got your friend, and he can't be that good. It got to be. Look, life will tell you when you get something good, somebody always got something to say when stuff is going good for you. They'll hit you with this one right here. Must be nice. Damn it, it is nice. Yeah, it's nice.
That's what we want.
Yeah, it's nice. Ooh, I wish I had somebody like. Well, you don't. You ain't got nobody like that. He's showing up, doing that. He, from the minute you met this man, he was doing nothing but nice. Y'all, I've seen the girls meet. I hear how y'all talk. He don't come home. He out late at night. He come back smelling like white diamond. I don't know what's up. I'm talking to my mama. This man is putting in the work to make you feel special, and you got a problem? Damn, what you want? He ain't cussing you. He ain't beating you. He ain't tying you up. He ain't leaving you. He just paying for stuff, and you unhappy? What?
Always complaining, huh?
You can't win.
I can't take it no more. He just paying for stuff and sending flowers. And every time I turn around, I got candy. And he's buying niceness. Damn.
What do you want?
What do you want? It's a lady right now listening, riding a bus, ain't got no damn body. I'll take him off your damn hands. You don't want it. Hey, girl, send him my way. Send him over here. I'll show you how to treat the man. And the friends are always in you. They always in your ear when you got a good thing. They start like this. Oh, no.
You're right, Jay.
It started off like this. Oh, no. He always
Kinda
showing
hunch up
up.
your shoulders.
I'm just, and then when they close like this, I'm just saying. You got a good man. Enjoy it.
Wow.
Okay? Damn.
Enjoy the pop-up.
Damn, enjoy the pop.
Come on, Junior.
All right, come on, Junior. What you got?
I'm going to be honest with you. Tommy, I disagree. Shirley, I totally disagree with you. Me and Jay on the same thing, 'cause I wrote it on my paper. What do y'all want? Because yesterday, y'all asked the question, why do men cheat? Yeah. Here it is. The man ain't cheating. You talking about he popping up. Well, at least you safe. He's showing up. Where you at least you safe. You ain't got to worry about nothing happening because he always there. Why is you tripping? He there for you. Don't worry about it. He showed up at church. You know how many women out here want their man to go to church? You got a man that go to church. You mad. How? I don't understand. It shouldn't be why men cheat. No, why men buy gifts is the question we should be asking. Why men buy gifts? Because he is. You questioning the gifts he getting you. So what? Take the car. You know how many women want a man to buy them a brand new car? You got it and don't want it. I swear to God, I wish I was that type of man. I ain't him. I ain't even close to him. I ain't even finna be here. If you date me, you gonna hope I come to church with you, and you gonna wish you get these damn flowers. He doing it on the regular. Now let your ass be somewhere and something jump off. I ain't gonna be there. He there.
2 and 2. All right, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up, more of Junior at 46 minutes after the hour. Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Yes, we do. We got sports talk, but let me just remind everybody, Labor Day weekend, September 3rd, 4th, and 5th, your favorite play cousin going to be in Birmingham at the Stardome. Go get your tickets. Going to be eating it. Going to be crazy. September 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, 1 Sunday. First show out since COVID. Gonna be crazy because I got a lot to talk about. Get your tickets at stardome.com. I cannot do 2 years off. I know that. I can take a year off. Can't take 2 years off. Coming back out, man. Y'all get the tickets. So yesterday we talked about the race over the weekend, right?
Mm-hmm. You did a poem.
And then
you did
we
a
did
poem.
the poem.
You
Carla, we a team. Don't separate yourself from the team. We a team. I had an embarrassing moment too. My nickname was only 99 yards in football, right? That was my nickname, 99, because all I could get was 99. The reason why I was 99, Carla, because we was on the 1 yard line, right? On the 1 yard line, I was playing Willow Ridge High School, which is pretty much predominantly.
That's my high school.
That's your high school. This is 1995, playing Willow Ridge High School. No lie. I went to Pearland High School. We only had 8 blacks on the team. Okay. All the blacks played all the skill positions, played offense and defense. I was running back, kick return, punt return, everything. Double reverse to myself. We just was all the fast people. So we on the 1 yard line. I take the ball. I get the ball. And I just fall forward and I break open to open field. I'm in a wide open field. I ran from the 1 yard line. I know you don't. I know you don't. I ran from the 1 yard line. And Robert Staton, who won state, in the 100 meter dash in track, caught me.
Walk you down.
Walked me down at the other one. The next play, we fumbled the football. That's why.
You went from the 1 to the 1?
I went from the 1 to the 1. That's why I'm only 99. I can't do 100. I can only do 99. But the next play, Jerry Cooper fumbled the football at the 1. that was the game. So everybody got moments
you
in
99.
sports.
You did a good job. I don't get it.
No. I should have scored.
Yeah.
But you know how hard it is, Jay, to outrun somebody who looking at you, finna tackle you. He looking at me as he running.
He on you.
He on me.
On you.
All I'm doing is buying time. He looking at me. He like, you know you finna get tackled. Yeah, I'm finna get tackled. But it was at the other one. So there it is. I'm not just making fun of anybody that have moments. I had mine.
All right, we'll do a poem
99.
about yourself then next time, Junior.
99.
All right.
99.
All right, thank you, 99.
Thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, celebrity breakup news. Steph Curry's parents filed for divorce. We'll talk about it. 33 years of marriage. Wow. We'll talk about dating after divorce when we come back, Jay, right after this.
Wow.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys. In celebrity breakup news, this is kind of sad. NBA players Steph and Seth Curry, their parents, Sonia and Del Curry, are getting a divorce. The sad part is they've been married for 33 years. That's really sad.
Whoa.
Sonia Del released a statement saying, after exploring a trial separation over the past year and much thoughtful consideration, we have decided to end our marriage. As this comes with a great deal of sadness, our focus and desire is for our family's continued happiness. Sonia and Del told People, they told them this in a joint statement. They said, we are so thankful for all of the many blessings and successes. And you know,
I have a
it's
question.
just sad.
I have a question.
Really
I have a
sad.
question.
What's that?
I have a question. In the breakup, who gets Steph and who gets the other brother? That's what I need.
Who gets
Well, the other
Steph
brother
and
told
who
me
gets
for
Steph?
a ring too now.
Steph and who gets Seth? Who gets Seth and who gets Steph?
And they have a daughter, too. Don't they have a daughter?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
They have a daughter. Is she married to Doc Rivers' son? Or
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, she
isn't
is.
she?
She's married to Austin Rivers.
Oh.
So
Well,
who
I mean,
gets
that is
Steph?
sad news.
And who gets Steph?
The big thing is who gets Steph. Yeah, that.
Seems like there's no arguing and all of that, though. Seems like it's kind of.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know where it started at. So.
Yeah.
That's a long time, though. That's what they put in.
33
a lot of time.
years.
33 years. Yeah. You would think, you know, what could be so bad, but you never know. Behind closed doors, you never know.
How many years?
But the great thing is that his mom is beautiful, and a lot of men are like going crazy over her
Yeah,
on
she's
social
been
media.
trending,
Yeah,
you know?
she's hot.
If you have given birth to Steph Curry, you're not gonna have no problem with another man. You know that? She ain't finna be on the market that long. Dale know this too.
Dell knows that. Does Dell know that?
Yeah, he know it.
All right, so here's a question for you, Jay.
Here we go.
How hard was it to return to dating after divorcing?
It wasn't hard at all. I started before I got divorced. It wasn't hard at all. The hell you talking about? The hell you talking about how hard it was? It wasn't hard at all.
Could that be why?
There lies the problem, right?
Yeah.
Thus the divorce.
And as the kids say, and that's why you're single.
But seriously, how long did it take you to completely get over your divorce?
It never took me no time to get over no damn divorce.
Don't take men long, Shirley. Don't take men long.
It took me a long time.
No,
I've
I
had
have
one
to say
divorce.
this.
It took
I
me a
have to
long
say this.
time.
I have to put this out there. Out of all of my marriages, okay, it was always me. It was never. I'm
know
married
that.
to
Yeah,
beautiful
Steve
ladies.
told us that. It was
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was me. You know, it just it's me.
You just get tired of them, Jay? What happens, man?
You just
It's
don't
all
do right.
As you know, you ever have a test and it's all above? It's all above. Tommy. It's everything.
It was everything.
Just can't be bothered, huh, Jay?
Yeah, I don't know.
Jay, did you ever roll up in the bed and say like, "I'm tired of this"? And when you said, "I'm just tired."
No, Junior. They know. They would know.
That is crazy. That is crazy, Jay.
Sometimes things are better off unsaid. You know what I mean, Junior?
Every time I come in the bedroom, you in here. Why are you in here?
Jay,
I
is
can
that
show you
going
better
down?
than I can tell you.
I'm not an abuser. I don't fight nobody. I'm not hitting
believe
anybody.
that.
I'm
Jay.
just, Yo,
how
what's the
many
question?
mornings of silent breakfasts you've had, Jay, in your life?
Well, none, because I would leave, Junior, so I'm not, here's my thing. I'm going to have peace in my own damn house, or I'm going to go someplace else.
All right.
I'm not going to pull up in my house, in my own house, and not have peace, because that's what I'm working for. So
yeah,
one of us got to go, or I'll go get me a room or something till you leave, because somebody's leaving this. That's,
but they're mad because you're never there. That's why
you might be right. You might be right.
That's why they're arguing. This is crazy. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up in 20 minutes after, right after this. Jay.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so did you guys see this woman on Spirit Airlines? This was trending on social media that lit up a cigarette.
Girl,
what?
And just
I saw that.
They were getting ready to land. They were getting ready to land.
Spirit? Any of
You know
y'all
what?
flown Spirit?
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it, Shirley, but I understand. Spirit make it light up now.
I was just getting ready to
She
say
had
the
a hard
same
day.
thing, Junior.
There is no spirit when you fly.
Hey,
They
man.
need to pass out
Hey, man.
cigarettes on Spirit.
They need to. Stress is high over there.
So what is the deal with Spirit Airlines now?
Your bag $200. Your ticket was $9.
They charge for everything.
They charge for every
Everything.
single thing. Everything.
Yeah.
Your carry-on costs.
Your carry-on cost is Spirit. That's how they get their money.
yeah. Well, the
but
flight
she
was
lit up
from
a cigarette.
Detroit to Florida.
To Florida,
and when the
yeah.
flight landed, she lit up a cigarette, and they told her, the fellow passengers told her, she couldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And she said it's been a long day. So
Long day.
Yeah.
then that's when the
That's what it is. Them bags.
That's when the
comedian
popo
that
came
does-
and got
the
her.
The police
comedian
came
that
on
does a joke
board,
about
yeah.
flying. I'm sorry, Shirley. Go ahead.
No, I was saying the police came on board, and there was a woman in the back of the plane that was just talking. Police officer
She's getting
turned
on my
around
nerves.
to her and said, believe it or not, ma'am, we actually can do this on our own. We don't need your help.
yeah. In other words, shut up before we arrest you.
Yeah, so we can get home, right?
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so guys, what's going on? There's been plenty of recent news on the vaccination front. The FDA granted full approval to Pfizer's COVID vaccine for those 16 and older yesterday, or the day before yesterday. President Biden on Monday urged more Americans to get vaccinated. So did Donald Trump on Saturday say the same thing? Yes, he did. But he got booed. He got booed. Remember that?
Yeah, booed.
Yep. And Dr. Fauci recently said that there was a reasonable chance that vaccines for children under 12 could start in the late fall or early winter. That is good news.
Please.
Please.
And
come
a
on,
recent NBC poll shows that 69% of all adults say they've already been vaccinated versus 13% saying they won't get vaccinated under any circumstance. Under any circumstance.
I'm waiting on the booster.
What is that about?
I'm waiting on the booster. Whenever they put it out there, I'm going to go get it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Jay.
Yeah.
I have underlying conditions. You have underlying conditions. We can go get it tomorrow.
I know. If I could find it, I'd go get it, man. I would.
Oh, y'all need to hook me up if y'all can get this booster. I'm rolling with
no,
y'all.
no.
I'm
Hey,
rolling
man.
with sick and
Hey,
die,
man.
huh?
No. This ain't time to be sick now. Now, you was healthy the whole time when you got the vaccination. Don't be sick with us. Me and Jay going to get the booster, and we'll tell you how it go when we come back. Don't be sick
Hook me
now.
up with the booster, man. Come on.
Oh, now you
Don't
healthy.
be-
Like we were talking earlier about Busta Rhymes. Now we know Busta Rhymes
Yes.
is a great rapper, and but I
Yeah.
mean,
hip hop legend. He is.
he's a legend. He is he's a rap legend. But if you're gonna get medical information, I'm just saying you don't want to get it from Busta Rhymes. You don't. You don't want to be. You don't. You don't want to be in a position when the conversation comes up. Well, who told you not to wear your mask? And then your answer is, Busta Rhymes told me not to wear a mask. I mean,
I had went to his concert.
That's not right, Jay.
that just don't sound right.
I'm
we love
not
Busta.
gonna-
We
no.
love New York. We love New York.
It ain't Dr. Busta Rhymes.
It ain't.
Uh-uh.
See,
First of all, there's no doctor that has doctor and then Buster anything. there's not one doctor anywhere. And I don't think there's a doctor with the last name Buster, because if his name was Dr. Buster, you probably wouldn't go to Dr. Busta.
No.
I wouldn't go to Dr. Busta.
No.
So, I mean,
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know where they're getting this information from. Well, we know where they're getting it from, but why are they using it and standing for it and cheering? That's right, Busta.
I don't get
I don't
it.
understand the misinformation while
Yeah.
we're holding on to
Right.
this.
You know, that's
It's
just
a
like
lot of conspiracy theorists out there too that people would rather believe than the doctors and the scientists, you know, and the medical community.
And I think, too, a lot of people just don't want to admit it, but they're afraid to take the shot. And that's what the bottom line is. They are afraid.
What's the fear of it? What's the fear?
Well,
A lot of people
side
are
So many
effects.
lies out there. Right.
Coming up, it is our last break of the day on
You heard
this
her.
Wednesday hump
You heard
day.
her. This is the last break of the day, damn it. That's exactly what you were
Is that
saying.
what I said? Also coming up at 49 minutes after, we'll close out the show. All that's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This story is crazy. I can't even believe this is a story, but it is. We're going to just say this is monkey business news, okay? This is out of Belgium. Officials in Belgium have banned a woman from coming to the zoo to see a chimpanzee because of her relationship with this chimpanzee. The chimp is named Cheetah. He lives at the Antwerp Zoo in Belgium. Officials there say the woman has been visiting the 38-year-old male chimpanzee for the last 4 years. And this is the crazy part, as if that's not crazy enough. She claims now that she has a relationship with the monkey.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Her boo?
You heard me. She
have the
says
real story, guys.
Cheetah is
I
her
have-
boo, her man, her boyfriend.
I have the actual real story about, because I did some research on this and I really
okay.
found out what's going on.
Okay.
Let me explain. Let me break it down to you. It's true. She does have a relationship with the monkey.
What?
But the white lady is his outside piece. He has an inside piece inside the zoo.
In the
And
cage.
it was going on, she didn't have no problem. She was going on with it, but then all of a sudden, the monkey is catching hell from his inside piece, you know. Every time he asks her, well, could you pass me a banana? Won't you get your white woman to pass you a damn banana? You know, do you want to go swing on the monkey bus? Won't you go get your white woman to go swing with you? So what he did, he asked the zoo people, look, y'all got to help me out here. I'm in a jam. I'm between two women. It's two women. They both want me. I mean, look at me. They both want me. They both want me, and that's just part of it. So he asked the lady, he asked the zoo people, could you break this? Could you, like, you have to talk low when you want somebody to help you do some dirt. Could you just tell her not to come over?
What'd you say, Cheetah?
You have to, if you could just tell her.
True, Jay.
Yeah, whenever you, in that right time, when you get your homeboys to do some dirt, you can't yell that out.
You got to be low.
You got do it, Tommy. Let me hear that go. Let me.
It's almost like our boy in Planet of the Apes. You know that meme that we had got?
Oh, yeah. Let me borrow $20.
Meet me in the back of the zoo when they close.
I mean, you guys are right, though, because the zookeepers are saying that their relationship has caused social problems for Cheetah and the other chimps. He's developed such a tight bond with the woman, he's being ignored by the other chimps.
That's right.
And hasn't been accepted back into the pack.
But he literally said, look, I got to live here. This is where I live. And I can't have her coming up here
Jay,
every day. Every day.
There's a way for Cheetah to still be a player. I mean, Cheetah shouldn't have to lose. He shouldn't have to lose his white woman if he don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Cheetah got to figure out how to run that game. You know what I'm saying? Cheetah got to ask, man, y'all, why don't y'all move me to another cage, you know, so I can just be able to spread around like I want to. There's a way to do this, man. Cheetah ain't got to lose his white woman.
You know what, Tommy? I agree with you. He need to put his monkey foot down and say how this gonna be ran, okay? Look, this woman gonna come up here.
What did you say, Junior? What did you say?
Well, you know, Cheetah under a lot of pressure because the woman in the cage is not happy at all. Because every time he see him put them suspenders on Sunday, say, so you just gonna live up to your name, huh? You just gonna be a cheater today, huh? So you gonna live up to your name? That what you finna do? And he just buckled his suspenders and said, I'm going to the glass.
What's up the glass?
Going to the glass.
Yeah, because the white woman put that hand up on that glass and they meet right there. That's love.
Right.
Like in prison movies.
Yeah.
And then the woman in the cage, the monkey in the cage knows something up, and he down there splashing water all over his body. Oh, I guess you're getting ready for your white woman to come up here. I see. I see what you're doing.
Oh man.
You know she gonna have the phrase, let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out you and this white woman are doing something outside this glass. Let me find out.
Jay, why don't you tell him, Jay, before we get out of here, though, tell him, Jay, about when his inside woman and the outside woman met at the glass. Tell what happened.
They met at the glass. And the inside woman said, look at here. Look at here, Trick. Let me tell you something. You don't be bringing your ass up here no more to see my man, okay? Yeah. Don't let the fool you, okay?
It's wild over there.
Crazy.
Don't think I don't know where the extra banana's coming from. Oh, we know.
But Cheetah Jr. got food. Cheetah Jr. don't need no help to get something to eat. Okay? Cheetah Jr. is well taken care of, baby. Let me find out.
They are not happy with it.
The question y'all should be asking, like yesterday, is why do monkeys cheat? That's what you need to be asking.
They have relationships with humans.
But she's upset about it.
You can have a boo monkey, Shirley.
Let me tell you something,
You can have a
Shirley.
boo monkey.
When you swinging from tree to tree, that's something to see.
That's sexy.
That's sexy. Oh, that fluid motion. Oh, that's good. That's what that is. Oh, he just branch to branch with it, ain't he?
How those paws wrap around the tree.
Yeah.
Tree limbs,
Oh, that's
branches.
beautiful thing.
Oh, that's a mess.
That is crazy.
That is very crazy,
Yeah.
Shirley.
I've never heard.
But the female monkey is not having it, though.
All right, we got to get out of here.
All this monkeying around.
Jay,
A lot of monkey business.
All right, everybody. We will see you bright and early tomorrow morning with the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We got to go, y'all.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.